Okay, so today we're going to be demonstrating the STAR Excursion Balance Test. We have Tyler on the camera. My name is Sydney. I'll be doing all of the instructing, and Monica here is going to be our test subject. So to do this test, you need to first create this structure down here on the ground. It's going to be 120 centimeters from the center at 45-degree angles from each other. The anterior is going to be in the front, and then you'll have the anterior lateral, anterior medial, and then the same with the posterior in the back. So what we're going to have Monica here do is she's going to come up and she's going to stand right in the center with her right foot. With her left foot, she's going to be reaching out, touching the line as far as she can, and then coming back to the center. I will be marking down where she taps, so that way at the end we can do 3 trials and average them all together. So go ahead and continue. Alright, and if she feels tired, she can actually take a 15-second break in between each little foot tap, or she can just go straight through if she wants. Alright, so if she were to not actually tap the ground, or she were to fall over and lose her balance, we would not be able to count that particular test run. In between trials of each foot, you can switch feet, so she can now stand on her left foot and tap them all with her right. The anterolateral, anteromedial, just everything will be a mirror image reflection of each other in opposites. So if your subject has not done this test before, they can have 4 practice trials leading up to it. And like I said, we have the 3 ones to average out to ensure that so like how she stuttered right there, that one wouldn't count. She'd have to try it again in another trial. But it mainly is just to test the joint stability between the ankle and the knee. It's often used as rehab if someone has an ACL tear or has rolled an ankle to get back to what they were doing previously. So for this assessment, what it does is it measures the initial and then after rehab, like what sort of gains they had with their dynamic balance. But yep, that is the STAR Excursion Balance Test. So while we recognize that not all populations are going to be able to perform a balance test that utilizes just one leg, there are balance tests we can use with both legs for extra stability, particularly useful in geriatric populations. So what we're going to have Monica do now is going to be the split stance extension test. She will step forward with her left or right leg of her choosing, have her knees slightly flexed, and put the other one straight behind her, and then she will just put both of her hands behind her head and extend her, flex her trunk forward. And when she does this, we'll be watching her feet to see if they divert off of the center line. And if they do, we can measure how far they shift from that line. If she comes up, we'll just have the subject do 3 reps of this. It also will double over as an exercise to build core muscles and your hip muscles to improve that core balance, particularly useful, like I said, in the geriatric population.